Get in contact with you later. Yep. All right. Hello.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
All right. Let's go. Your name is?
My name's Sophi.
And you consent to this interview, right?
Yes.
Yes. Just a bit of oral, confirmation. Anyway, well, who are you going as today?
Today I'm dressed as DarkRukia from the Bleach movies.
Ah. So, how long have you been cosplaying?
I've been cosplaying since 2012, so a good few years now, I reckon. Quite a long time.
So, how did you get into cosplay?
I kind of got into it when I was talking to a friend, and we kind of saw it online and thought, oh, that's cool, let's give that a try. So we did.
So, how would you say, if you could, you now meet yourself, back then, how far would you say you've come?
Quite far. I mean, when I did my first costume, it's a case of masking tape onto a blazer, and it fell apart within seconds. Now it's got to a point where I can actually sew things and it doesn't fall apart for a good few days, so it's pretty far, I'd say.
So how has cosplay affected your life?
It affected me a lot more than I expected it to. So when I first started, I thought it'd just be, I'll be bored of it in about a week or so. But it's led me to meet so many people, and it's given me something to talk about and do after work and after anything I'm doing. So it's definitely improved, made life a lot better.
That's a very recurring thing. A lot of people I've spoke to today, it's brought them new friends, it's even brought them relationships and that kind of thing.
I can agree with that as well.
Yes. And it's it's a massively positive influence on a lot of people's lives.
It is. It's really positive for most people, and we highly advise people join in.
I know I don't like to bring up this subject, but have you encountered criticism or some negativity directed towards you or friends of yours?
Yes, I've seen it a lot, either to myself or to people I know. Needless to say, when someone does, we usually end up grouping together to try and defend the person who they're attacking. It's not right for people to be discriminated against or have negativity come towards their costumes.
Yeah, it's not just the bullies and the trolls, though, is it?
There's a lot worse than that.
It's the media's perception,
Yeah.
and how various news outlets have sort of framed cosplay in this sexualized, exhibitionist light.
Yeah, I mean, it gets perceived in so many different ways, but if you were to attend a convention like this one, then you'd know they can tell that it's different to that. And the amount of people I've met who are at events and stuff, and they've basically been confused or didn't know that it was actually like this, it's quite surprising when they realise how it actually is and how friendly everyone is at the community.
You've taken your cosplay to quite a professional degree with your business cards and that kind of thing.
Yeah. With that, it's mainly a case of more sort of people to find me and get back to me. I do print sales and other sorts of things, mainly to try and sort of promote myself and then sort of get people interacting and to make sure that everyone's a part of the fun, really.
And you've also, through your network, you've met everyone, you've helped them with their projects as well, have you? Like
Many.
Lydia.
Yeah. I've met loads of people where either I've helped them by funding them or by purchasing stuff off those, making stuff for them, giving them tips on how to make theirs. I mean, I've got people asking me currently how to do certain wigs and how to do certain makeup styles. So yeah, it's mainly a case of helping everyone. So
that is a very recurring trend for what I've experienced today. Is people, they help each other. It's like an Ouroboros consuming itself in a good way.
Yeah, I mean everyone. It's like some person helps someone and they'll help them back, and it's a very sort of community where, unlike some other communities and interests where people start charging people and stuff like that, people around here are more than willing to give you advice and help you. So it's very friendly.
So would you give any advice to aspiring cosplayers who may be watching this documentary?
Yeah, well, my advice tends to be just to get going and do it. I mean, when I first started, my costumes fell apart in seconds. They looked terrible. Some of them still do to this day, but it's a case of you just sort of give it a go. Even if you don't think you look that great, go for it anyway. There's always a way to improve.
It's also about the compliments people give you, recognising you as a character.
I mean, when that sort of thing happens, you do feel really, really good inside. I mean, with a character like this one, who's not as popular as some of the ones I've done in the past, or as popular as some of the ones today, when you get stopped and people talk to you and compliment you, and basically, even if they want a photo and all that sort of stuff, it makes you feel a lot better about both yourself and the design that you've picked.
So how would you describe, the passion you feel for this hobby?
Very strongly, I'd say.
It drives you to do these kind of things?
Yeah, I mean, there have been times where, in most things, where I wanted to quit or wanted to give it up entirely. But then I sort of think that if I did that, what would I be doing? I wouldn't really be doing anything else because it's kind of got to that point where it's consumed everything I do.
So, what do you think makes cosplay stand out so much from other hobbies and as parts of fandoms?
I'd probably say that it's more of a sort of friendly one where people can also all like interact and join in. It can be done either by yourself or in a group. So basically, it's really creative in how you can go about doing cosplay. So you can be just do photos, you can be in character, you can perform. It's got many different branches to it, really.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Sophie.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Thank you. I'll forward the video to you when it's properly rendered.
Yep.
And I'll go. Thank